I'm surprised people didn't get up and walk out seeing me come up here. Because it's once again, time for fellowship, for stewardship in the church. And as we march towards Stewardship Sunday, which is November 12th, and obviously a very busy day in the church today, as we just heard in the announcements, I think that's a great example of the stewardship, of what we mean by stewardship. People think of that as being what you're going to pledge in the offering, but that's not what stewardship is. Stewardship is about taking care of the church, taking care of the physical building of the church, taking care of the grounds of the church, taking care of the people of the church, which really is the church. Stewardship can be ushering, it can be singing in the choir, it can be taking care of the yard. And today we start off with our first stewardship moment by our gardener-in-chief, Ward Klein.
The theme for this year's Stewardship Campaign is hope. I like the concept of hope. Hope is a forward-looking mindset, a positive view of our future, in this case, our collective future, as a church, as a community, as followers of the teachings of Jesus. My hope for our church community is to build upon the positive momentum already underway. By the arrival and installation of Reverend Mia, our first settled pastor in some years. By our engagement with community improvement efforts through our participation in programs, such as the Shed Volunteer Project many of us are participating in later today after service. By the opening of our worship space to the community through projects such as the Red Gate series. And by this year's enhanced support for families with children through the resumption of Sunday school, the nursery, and confirmation classes for our youth. Of course, these positive steps forward don't happen by themselves. They happen because of the leadership of our professional staff, our diligent church council, and the engagement of many of you. Just as our financial gifts are critical to running this community, and the dollars are important, so is the involvement of each and every one of us. We all have our gifts to bring to this community, whether it is singing, playing a musical instrument, cooking a meal, welcoming others, leading prayer groups, carpentry, community outreach, art, serving children and youth, or even mowing the yard. We all have talents to share. And it is in that sharing that we receive. Through participation, we build bonds with each other, whether it is a fellow church member we've known for years or someone new. We learn from each other, support each other, and enjoy each other through our participation in the life of this church. But I digress a bit in that I really want to share with you my excitement about where we are at this time. In my corporate career, I found that moments of positive momentum in the business were the best times to double down, the best time to exert more resources, energy, and effort. That when combined with positive momentum can materially move us forward in a sustainable way to even more effectively do God's work. I feel we are in such a moment now at First Church, a place of stability and forward movement, a positive trajectory that we will support. I hope you feel that as well.